about because the market open just happened. We've had crazy movement in the last few hours. I have some trading ideas that I want to show you. I'll show you my trades, how I placed everything for the day, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm trying to record with a minimal setup, so if you appreciate that, just click the like button. It will definitely help me out to record in more than places than just my home, to keep you up to date with all of the news happening on. But without further ado, I wanted to start with the chart. So first of all, as you can see, Bitcoin is not looking great, right? We had a really nice pump. That was good. We had the volume come in, but then we stagnated a little bit above the last high, right? We stagnated pretty much $1,000 above the last high that we got on the 2nd of February. After having a choppy market for a few days, we're heading down, and we had a break of the trend. We're looking into getting to 2,875, but basically how I'm planning to trade today, as I've mentioned on Twitter earlier this morning, is if you can see right here my screen, I said, so there's a few ways I'll play today, right? Here's my game plan, how to trade Bitcoin and altcoins today. Gold is short-term bullish, DXY short-term bearish. I'm looking for longs in crypto in general. The dangerous target where I will stop adding new longs is the 24,306 level. Let me just show you that on the chart. Here it is. If we break here, we have a confirmed downtrend in the short term. My target, as I wrote, is here, but I also would be looking at this. I obviously have higher targets, but if the price rejects here or here, that's obviously not so good, because it's also below the trend line that we need to break to actually go bullish. Unless we just break this trend line that we drew, we can also have some bullish momentum right after that. So this is the first thing, and based on that, I basically have a few longs that I'll read out. I've been stopped out a lot because I've been long, obviously, and it has been dipping, but my longs right now are the following. So I have a ZRX, TRB, EOST, NEO, FLM, and I believe I had an ENS long. I'll actually be looking into getting more longs in as I finish the video, but basically I've seen some traders being bearish, I've seen some traders being bullish. Let's search for ideas, right? What are other people doing? In general, I try to shy away from that because I really get distracted from my strategy, but I want to be open to what scenarios are other people doing, and I want to update you on that. And as we go forward, I'll try to have these videos out in a more organized manner, probably twice a day, so you can be up to date. Also, if you want to catch a lot of bonuses, I've got a step-by-step guide in the description on how to participate in a huge event by Bybit. $150,000 in trading competition ongoing on Bybit. You have the step 1 and step 2 to claim it. You also have some other bonuses that you can get, so definitely watch out for that in the description down below. So the trade ideas, Bitcoin is well, that's a channel. It's basically long. That's a pennant, bullish pennant. Here's the entry, ready for breakout. That's on the February 20th. So he was kind of wrong. We were choppy. From what you can see, the price can go to the spring. No, it shouldn't. Actually, based on this strategy, it shouldn't. Accumulation, then you have the spring. The spring is where you should buy, and the stop loss hunts are set for people that are over leveraged or just do not have an accurate entry overall. So these are some of the trading ideas people have. Again, I'm bullish, and we have a few things on the longer term side that we need to be interested in. No thanks. Fed's preferred inflation measure bounces in January. Let me just pull up my screen like this. As you can see right here, we have the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust traded lower on Friday morning after the Bureau of Economics Analysis reported a 5.4% increase in the personal consumption expenditure index in the month of January. What happened? The headline PCE rose 5.4% in January. That's obviously not, yeah. The Federal Reserve is likely closely monitoring on the PCE data ahead of its March meeting, which we are not really looking forward because this brings too much volatility in the markets in general. You're basically gambling when you the last few meetings we just dumped and pumped. You would get liquidated, not liquidated, but stopped out potentially on both sides. So it's not a good time to enter the market from what we've seen so far. I'll be adding a little bit more to my ZRX position right now. So I have ZRX, TRB, IOST, NEO, and FOM again, and the market is actually going up again. So Fed's first inflation measures bounces in January, right? This is one of the first news we have. We also have Kevin O'Leary, which to be honest, it's a little hypocritical of him to have any opinion on anything crypto exchanges related, because it's a little too late for that. He's saying that crypto exchanges will continue going to zero. This is news from Lavina. She's actually a really good reporter for Watcher Guru. He's saying we're going to keep seeing these crypto exchanges going to zero. I think he's just playing the probable game, right? It's more probable for more exchanges to crash. He's also riding the Binance FUD hype. I've seen this as an engagement farm for what I think. Right, this allegedly, this is, by the way, none of what I say is financial advice. Someone is running his Twitter account because he said some weird stuff that, I mean, just weird. Crypto community reacts. A few from the community went on to the point how it was essential for investors to carry out due diligence before diverting their funds into honeypots like FTX. I use exchanges, and other traders need to use exchanges because we trade futures. So we need an exchange. We need money on it. We need USDT on some exchange. Shiba Inu, PO, native token of Shibarium DX on Gate.io. We're waiting for that actually. That's good news for on PO swap, now available on Gate.io. That's not huge news, but it definitely sparked some good reactions in the meme coin community, which normally if the prices are very bullish for a few days, we will have a big pump just like we did with Floki. So in general, meme coins going up is good for the overall market. Dogecoin sellers crowd Doge market ahead of the weekend. So we had a sell-off, as you can see right here. I seen in the price, in the above chart, the price of Doge has been moving sideways in the assets 4-hour chart. Therefore, direction of its breakout is uncertain. Let's just quickly check how Doge is doing without perp. Actually, let's just check the normal Dogecoin, the Dogecoin, the coin of the Doges. Here it is. Wow, so we did have some breakout right here. So we have this line right here. I will draw this line right here for Doge. So we are definitely bearish in a bearish scenario. We will turn bullish if we manage to break above any of these trend lines. Obviously, we tried to, but couldn't really. After the initial pump last Wednesday, we're heading down. There's very low volume, so we might see a bigger dump. In the short term, I would be buying this dip if I am to scalp this rather than selling this. I see very little upside to sell this right here. The time to sell it was right here on the breakout. As you can see, if we go to the 30-minute chart, we might have a little bit more of an accurate, here it is, short, top of the day for the stop loss and print, pretty much right. Short, stop, target. this. Maybe even one of these targets would be doable, to be honest. Look, we have the volume here. So if you are to short right here, you would have a pretty good entry, probably 1 to 1.5. No, 1 to. That's actually pretty good. 1 to 2. This is a high probability trade. Plus, you can be taking 2.6. Yeah, 9. You can be taking profits along the way. It's you can see a big volume spike in this green bar here. Plus, the volume profiles are suggesting this is a good price. So this would be the target I'm looking at. Let me know what tokens I should make a video on. Again, I have great bonuses from Bybit. I post the news on Twitter. If you're new, subscribe. I want to make this into a more regular thing, but I'm not sure if you guys and girls are interested. If you are, just let me know in the comment section down below. Tokens, certain news, how many videos should I post today. Thank you all for your attention. See you next one. Love you guys and girls. Bye.